All right, you guys, welcome. Happy day. Welcome to the Six Figure Mom Masterclass. I am excited to have you with me today. This is actually one of my favorite topics because I believe that as women, we are entitled to have families and children and also make some money. And it was a struggle for me to figure out how to do that when I first got married and had my little one. And I was determined that I was still going to have my own career and have a great relationship with my littles and spend time with them. So hello, my friends, and welcome to what I call the Six Figure Mom Masterclass. And my name is Hayley Hobson, and just like you, I am a mom on a mission to give my daughters every opportunity to succeed and thrive in life. And today, I'm going to show you how you can add income to your family's budget without giving up that time with them or giving up your daily latte. So you too can become a six-figure mom, and I can't wait to show you how. Now, I'm going to talk fast because I have a lot of information that I want you to hear, but really the inherent message is that I believe entrepreneurship is the greatest gift you can give yourself and your family. So for the next hour, I'm going to teach you what the mindset of a six-figure mom looks like, how to make simple shifts in your own thoughts and actions so you can have that mindset yourself. And then I'm going to give you the opportunity to learn more with me. So running a business takes work. It's so funny to me when people ask me, like, how much do I have to do? I'm like, well, you are running a business. That is a full-time child you're birthing, right? Being a mom also takes work. So doing both at the same time is crazy pants, but so worth it. And I'm going to show you how you can be your own boss and present for your kids, be present for your kids. So think about what this statement means to you, to be your own boss and to be present for your children. Maybe it means signing off early to coach your daughter in swimming. And maybe it means keeping them home when they're not feeling well without feeling guilty or for not being in the office. Or maybe it is honestly you getting to buy that first pair of jeans in a years without having to sacrifice a semester of art class tuition for your little one. But before we start, I want to mention that because you showed up today, I'm super grateful, super thankful. I know you are very busy, and I have a gift for you. So if you stay until the end of the class, and we are able to see when you log off, just FYI, I am going to give you my free book called Your Child and Essential Oils. So stay till the end. I'll give you the link. In this book, I walk you through the 9 ways to empower your children with essential oils. And it covers safety and education and empowerment so that you can open up even the littlest ones in your home to the idea of natural solutions. And also, as you have questions that come up about what I'm teaching, please feel free to post them in the Q&A section on your Zoom menu bar here. And I promise you during the class, we're going to answer. I've got Abby, I've got Amber, my admin besties here, admin angels here, helping with the Q&A. And then at the end, I'll make sure that everything is answered. Okay, so don't be shy. Now, it is time to eliminate all of your possible distractions. That means shutting down your email, turning your cell phone off, closing your door. Believe you me, I had to do the same thing. And give yourself permission to be fully present and invest in this next hour into your dreams and the goals that you have for your business. So I want this to be your time. I know that as moms, we don't get a lot of time for ourselves, and we try to multitask every minute of the day. I was literally like bringing my phone into the shower this morning when I knew I was drying off because we have this massive shower, just to like listen to Voxer audio messages because I was trying to multitask. My husband walked in, thought I was freaking crazy. But I want you to be fully present with me over this next hour because you deserve to be. And I want to kind of walk through, kind of calm your nerves and see how you feel about whether you're in the right place right now. I would say you belong here, honestly, if you can identify with any of these statements up on the screen. You are a mom with a passion for raising your children, and you don't want to give up your career. Or you have to work in order to contribute to your family's income, but your heart, quite frankly, is with your children while you're stuck at your 9-to-5. Or you have cried your way through daycare drop-off and you keep the mascara in your desk drawer so you can touch up every morning. Or you want to say yes to your kids when they ask to join something like dance or music or soccer, but all you see is the dollar signs constantly adding up. So I laughed so hard when I read this quote, even though I don't know who said it because it's so true. And I remember feeling like this when Madeline was a baby and I was working like 50 hours a week at where I was teaching yoga and Pilates and trying to balance everything. But while this might be funny, it says, what's it like to be a mom? Imagine you're straining to carry every grocery bag and someone tosses you a priceless vase into one of those bags. And oh, by the way, the kitchen is on fire. So while this might be funny and relatable to every one of you listening, it really doesn't have to be this way always. You can find balance and peace and joy in your life again. So now that we've laid out what you're doing here, and you may be thinking that I'm getting all up personal in your personal space, and hey, I am. Because there's nothing more personal than motherhood or your business. So before we go any further, I want to introduce myself to you really quickly and give you a little background. My name, like I said, is Hayley Hobson. My husband, Wes, and I are parents to 2 awesome daughters. My stepdaughter, McKenna, is 17. She just graduated from high school, is on her way to college. And Madeline, my 9, almost 10-year-old powerhouse, wears her heart on her sleeve and views the world as her personal stage. When she was born almost a decade ago, I was working full-time as a yoga and Pilates instructor and health club manager. And while I had the job that I believed I always wanted, by the way, I had quit a career as a corporate bankruptcy attorney many years earlier. While I had loved the new career path that I was in, I was struggling when I became a mom. And quite frankly, it actually sort of pushed off me becoming a mom for a while because I couldn't fathom how I was going to do both. So when I had Madeline, all of a sudden I had these long hours still where I was teaching and managing the studios and constant juggling of class schedules, and childcare just didn't work for me anymore. And our family tried to make it work for a couple of years when Madeline was a baby, dropping her off at, nursery schools and daycares. But in her toddler years, I realized how many milestones and how much of her life I was already missing and was going to miss. And this was not acceptable to me. So I made up my mind that I was going to find a way to raise her under my watchful eye with my full attention, most of the time, 90% of the time, teaching her the values that Wes and I had and not the values necessarily of babysitters that were bouncing around in between. Except I had a big problem. We needed my income coming in too, so we could pay our mortgages and all of our bills and buy our food, the basic things that we need to provide for our children. And so I found a way. And within 6 months of me deciding to quit my Pilates and yoga dream job, I became a 6-figure mom in the health and wellness space, which was what my true passion with it was. And a year later from there, I was making 7 figures. I kid you not. And I'll share with you how I did that over the next hour. If you're a person who's also super interested in the health and wellness space, I I'm sure you can't wait to hear, and I can hardly wait to tell you, because my greatest passion outside of my family, quite honestly, is teaching other women like you how you can build a business that is for you, that you really can dive into and own and still take care of the other priorities in your life. So I want to ask you if you could just imagine for a second with me what it would feel like to wake up on a weekday morning and not have to rush everybody out of the house. Can you imagine having a bank account balance of 6 figures or more that's yours to spend however you'd like? Can you imagine forever getting rid of the ache in your heart that you feel when your kids ask you for something and there isn't enough money in the bank account, or you're just worried that there won't be enough? Can you imagine building your own business, your own 6-figure business, without having to spend more than a few $100s to start it off, and having everything, all the training that you would need at your fingertips for free? So I'd like you to repeat after me. I know this sounds weird because we're not in the same room together, but if you would repeat after me, these things are within my reach. And I will tell you, I journaled this and manifest this for 6 months. I wrote down everything I wanted in my life. I'm going to have you do that during this time together. And I looked back on it actually a couple years later, and everything had come true. So I really believe in this kind of work, not only the manifestation, but I'm going to walk you through more detailed, not so esoteric work. But becoming a successful 6-figure momtrepreneur means that you are no longer working horrendous hours away from your children just to live friggin' paycheck to paycheck. But instead, you have this consistent flow of what I call wealth that allows you to be present and provide for your family. And the first thing that you've got to do is define the why behind why you want to be a 6-figure mom. Like, why is it important for you to be a mom and make 6 figures independently in your life? I mean, what do you want? For me, and you can feel free to borrow and journal, I wanted a super flexible schedule. Like, having a schedule that I am like chained to, being a certain place, certain time, certain day of the week, feels so out of alignment and sync with my body. I knew I needed financial security. I personally, even though I was married and my husband made good money, I did not want to not contribute to my household, because feeling like I wasn't contributing financially, or believing that I wasn't contributing financially, was actually making me feel a huge amount of stress, and I hated it. I wanted reduced stress in my life. I wanted to also live with a purpose, and not that raising children isn't a huge purpose. It is. That's the point of this class. But I also have certain specific talents and gifts I know I can share with the world, and I needed to live on purpose. And I also wanted to have the opportunities and experiences for my children without having to say, I can't afford it, and take them on trips and vacations and like I said, experiences that they would remember forever and that would define them. So I would love for you to picture what being a mom looks like for you. If we could just take a minute, like stop right now, grab a piece of paper, grab your phone that I told you to put away, write down your vision for your family. What does your schedule look like? Like, do you get to create it, or is someone else in charge of creating it? How much time do you spend working, and are you happy with what that looks like? What happens on vacations when your kids are out of school? What does that time look like? Do you get to spend any time with them? Where do your children go to school? Is that important to you? And what do your holidays look like? Are you enjoying them? I'm going to wait for a minute while you write down some thoughts. You could also take a screenshot of the screen right now and come back to it later. But I also want to let you know that wanting more money is okay. It's okay to want the best for yourself and your children and your family. And having money has often been wrought with these negative connotations, and it doesn't have to be that way. I believe it's really the ethics of the person that determines whether it's good or it's bad. And you really should not feel guilty about wanting to understand more about money or even wanting more money. Money is freaking awesome. There's so much you can do with it. So what is your purpose? What is the big why? Why do you want to be in business? Why do you want to make more money? What is your mission? You are the only one that can answer these questions. Now, I also am a really huge advocate that we need to raise the bar with how we're feeling these days. Like, comfortable enough to me is not good enough. I want to live on purpose. I believe I mentioned before. I want to live with passion. So what is your passion? For me, again, it was health, wellness, being a mom, running a business. What would you do if your finances weren't a concern? Like, if you could literally wake up every morning and never have to worry about money. Some people were like, oh, I wouldn't work, I'd play all day. But like, yes, but would you play on purpose? Like, what kind of value could you add to the world? And that's where I figured out, like, no matter whether I got paid or not, if I never had to worry about money, if somebody like literally brushed my teeth for me and ate my food and I received the nutrition and they worked out for me and I received the benefits, like I didn't have to do anything. What would I need to do still? And it would be teaching other women they can become empowered to love their life and live a very balanced, free life. Freedom is everything for me. So if you are not concerned with your finances, or if you don't have to be concerned with your finances, I am going to just plant this idea that you can freely live your purpose. You can freely live your purpose. When you are fulfilled and happy in your career and you have less stress about money, you have more you can give to your family and everyone, even when the days get out of control. Like, I just literally had this conversation with my husband. I was like, when I'm not stressed about X, Y, or Z, I can show up and give the gift that I'm meant to give, right? We're just having like a little tit, right? I'm like, I love you, but you're stressing me out the way you're reacting to me. And when I cannot be stressed out, when I can believe that we are good, I can go deliver what I need to deliver. I can live on purpose when there are no stressors in my life. And finances is often huge stress. But here's the thing. I hear so many people saying yes to making a shift in their lives, but then they don't freaking make any move different than the one they've been making. And I'm going to call this living the default, like by default, life on autopilot because it's comfortable enough. Yuck. I know there's so much more in each and every one of you. I know it. So why not? Why not put yourself out there? Dream big. Dream bigger. Lean in just a little bit more. And I'm guessing that it's probably because of fear, the F word, right? It takes a hell of a lot of courage to put yourself out there. And I know this because I freaking do it every day. And I don't know if you've had a chance to look at my website or watch my Insta stories or, see me in the virtual world, but it may look like everything's perfect, but do you think I'm not afraid? That my brain isn't still swimming with, what if I sound stupid? What if I make a mistake? What if nobody cares? What if they don't like me? What if I'm too old? What if I fail in front of my family? Of course I have these thoughts. That's just what we do as humans. We're our own worst critics. We self-sabotage. We quit before we try. which is exactly why you need to have a rock solid why. Because if you have a rock solid why, you're not going to quit when the going gets tough. I know it's like a super cliche, right? But here's the thing. I just don't want you to say it and not do it. I want you to friggin' do it, because no one is judging you. In fact, I personally, and I'm sure others are, rooting for you. So are you willing to do something more than just dream? So let's talk about like the inner dialogue that we all have about money. Like some people really believe that they're not entitled to it, or they're never going to have abundance, or that money and living a spiritual or ethical life they don't go together, or that there's never going to be enough money. Like if you believe that there's never going to be enough money, I can promise you there's never going to be enough money. Some people believe that money is the root of all evil. If you believe any of that, then you have some money mindset work to do, which is okay, because money is one of the most misconstrued concepts in our world today. Money isn't bad. In fact, it's the tool you need in order to live out the dreams that you have for yourself and your family. So let me introduce you to the foundational concept for becoming a six-figure mom. It's called residual income. And residual income is what I call passive income. It's money that you'll receive on an ongoing basis for work that you did maybe once or a long time ago. For example, it's the royalties an actor makes off of a movie once they've starred in it, or a singer gets, right? Paid on an album sales a decade after they've released it. If you've made an investment in a rental property and you fix it up and rent it out, that monthly rent check is residual income. I've written a few books and I get checks in the mail every quarter. That's residual income. So now let's take a look at assets versus liabilities. Your assets are things that put money into your pocket. The liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket, right? Assets, salary, hourly rate, rental property, royalties, income. Liabilities, rent, mortgage, car payment, groceries, food, entertainment, bills, loans, insurance, vacation, traveling. It like never seems to end. So we all get that. And the age-old struggle is how to ensure that your assets are higher than your liabilities. Because there's only 24 hours in a day, right? So you can't possibly spend all your time working and earning money, especially when you have kids, right? So if that's the case, there's a limit on what our assets could actually be, right? That's where we're wrong. That's where residual income can come in, and it can be a massive game changer. And once I figured this out, it literally was a life changer for me. So the definition of wealth is when your residual income is higher than your expenses. So let's look at that for a second, because you can make money several different ways. You can be an employee, right? You work for somebody else, you go to work, they pay you. You can be self-employed, you work for yourself. You have to show up to get paid. Some people think that they're a business owner, but they're really self-employed, because a business owner is you still get paid no matter what, whether you show up or not. Right? So I'm a business owner and I have different employees in my business, and I have a business model that makes money over month after month, and I could go away and I will still get paid. But when I was a Pilates teacher and a yoga teacher, I was self-employed. If I didn't show up and teach, I did not get paid. So here's the catcher. 95% of people in North America are either employees or self-employed. So somebody's paying you or you're showing up to get paid. But 95% of the wealth is in being a business owner, or actually being an investor. That could be another one. And I want to help you get your money mindset working in a way that you're aiming at being a business owner. So here's what you've got to do. You really have to evolve your idea of wealth, which means writing down all of your expenses, no judgment, understanding how much of the residual income you need to generate to be greater than your expenses. So for instance, like if your rent is a certain amount and your car payment is a certain amount, and it costs you a certain amount to have groceries every month, and you spend a certain amount on entertainment, maybe electrical or whatever your utility bills are, and maybe there's, an education for a child you're paying for, or camps that you're paying for, school supplies. You write all of that down, and let's just hypothetically say it's $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month or whatever it is. Your residual income, if it was more than that, do you see what I'm saying? Anything more than that is wealth. So I want you to create a mantra, which is something like, again, you can borrow this. I believe in dreaming big and authoring the life I want to live. Or I believe in living a life filled with laughter and joy and love and abundance. Like, what's your mantra? What do you want to live by? Now, when I first decided to commit to a six-figure mom journey, I had to evaluate new business opportunities. Basic principles that I looked at were, what would bring me residual income? And I also knew that I needed a unique and highly consumable, that means like a product that people will use over and over again. If I'm going to be involved with a product that people use once in their life and never buy again, like, that's no good, right? So I want something that is like unique and highly consumable that people will invest in over time, over and over. And I also, of course, wanted to be associated with a product, a company that had amazing credibility and credentials. And I also wanted to make sure I understood all the risks when I got in. So I developed my own roadmap to creating abundance, and I worked on it every day. And within 6 months, with the business model I chose, I was earning, by my 6th month, my paychecks were over $15,000 a month. That's not just 6 figures. That's like almost double 6 figures, right? And I know that that might not be typical for everyone. I mean, I went full in, I was working 40, 50 hours a week, but I'm not different than you. Honestly, what I did at the beginning of my journey was I partnered. I wanted a home-based business. I chose direct sales. So I partnered what I thought was the best direct sales company available. I then created a team of like-minded people who would link arms with me, who I knew also wanted to live passionately with purpose in the health and wellness arena. And I also utilized every tool I could friggin' get my hands on. I stalked other successful industry leaders. Full transparency, I spent a lot of money, but I am going to help you see how you don't have to now. And I attended as many live events as I could to grow my business. So like all of these resources they cost me a lot of money, but I was determined with my investment that I'd get the return later on. And so for me, like I said, direct sales or network marketing was the vehicle that made me a 6-figure mom in the health and wellness space in less than a year. So I can see your eyes rolling. Some of you hate that word, but I just want you to knock it off for a second and listen for just a minute, because my style of network marketing isn't the stereotypical sneaky kind that gets such a well-deserved bad rap on Reddit. Network marketing is the best kept secret, and maybe it's not even a secret anymore, says Fortune magazine. Dollar for dollar, network marketing is the best investment I've ever made, says Warren Buffett. It only costs a few $100s to start your own business, compared to thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands needed to invest in other business models. By the way, I'm not sure if you knew this, but over 75% of network marketers are women. Aha, right? Like, we need those flexible schedules. We need to be able to juggle, and this provides us with that structure. And the thing is, it's a relationship build business, not necessarily a sales business, and women are just good at that. So it worked for me, and I am not different than you. And all I'm saying is, if you'll let me, I can show you exactly how to build your own network marketing business, owned and run by you in the health and wellness space, if that's what your jive is like me, that adds monthly residual income into your family's budget. Maybe you want to make $200 extra a month, or $500 or $1,000 or $5,000, maybe $50,000. I will show you exactly how to do it. I was first introduced to doTERRA essential oils almost 7 years ago. I had literally nothing in my toolkit but a core belief that I needed to feel better, both physically and emotionally, and a passion to share what I learned along my journey with others just like you. Essential oils were the only modality that worked for me when it came to alleviating my digestive discomfort, anxious feelings, and scattered thoughts. So I joined doTERRA for the discount. I simply wanted to receive essential oils at wholesale pricing. I had no idea that I could make money sharing these oils with others. But as I started to spread my story around, like literally what was happening with my emotions and my body, so many others wanted to try the oils too. I mean, I got off sleeping medication that I had been on for 15 years. I got off anti-anxiety medication. I got off digestive support, anti-spasm medication, you name it, medicine for headaches. I was giving amazing testimonials, and I was literally able to build a business. So people started signing up for the membership too, to save money on the product, to substitute a more holistic approach to their already existing proactive healthcare regime. And before I knew it, doTERRA was sending me money, a monthly paycheck, for all the people whose lives I was changing. And fast forward today, my doTERRA business pays my mortgage, actually 2 mortgages because now I have 2 homes, my monthly expenses, my travel, and I do a lot of it, Madeline's summer in surf camps, McKenna's college tuition, and all the organic food I could ever wish for. And I barely have to even pay for my oils now because the membership program that doTERRA offers is so incredible. And I'm not telling you this to brag. In fact, it feels a little weird saying it because I'm kind of an introvert, but I'm one of the top earners at doTERRA worldwide with a strong team that I've built from the ground up. And I would love to lead you step by step through what I did to get where I am today. Because if I can build a business this way, anyone can. You just need someone, me, who has already done it and can show you how. So I have a question for you. Would you like me to help you become a 6-figure mom in a simple, profitable way that can bring you the same kind of success that I've had? So I want you to remember why you showed up for class today. Your son or daughter has asked you to sign them up for swimming lessons, but you don't even have enough money in your bank account for a latte, even though you're working 50 hours a week. You want to be your own boss, but you need a step-by-step roadmap to build a profitable business that you run with your own creativity, experiences, and beliefs. You have little or no entrepreneurial experience, but you're ready and willing to implement a blueprint that works so that you can be present, more present for your children because they're growing up so fast. Or maybe you're stuck in a job that you just quite frankly don't love, or you're in transition and you're starting to feel like you're going to spend the rest of your life and possibly career unhappy and unfulfilled. So it's decision time. Option 1, you keep doing exactly what you're doing, repeating the things you've proven don't work, and you're in the same place this time next year with a failing dream of owning a profitable business that you're passionate about while balancing your family life. Or option 2, you're 100% committed to becoming the author of your own dream and becoming a thriving, powerful 6-figure mom. So if you're ready to become a business owner with the platform and profitability to serve the world by sharing your passion, I'd like to invite you to join me in my business model with doTERRA. And I can share with you, I can teach with you how to be a 6-figure momtrepreneur. So as a doTERRA entrepreneur, you'll have every tool an opportunity at your fingertips to build as much residual income as you'd like into your family's budget by sharing a life-changing product under my step-by-step instruction. And using and integrating these products into your own life naturally will stir up your desire to share your experiences with others and become much better equipped to help them in their own natural solution quest for information. Now, sharing is rewarding. With the doTERRA authentic direct selling and compensation model, as you continue to empower others with natural solutions, you will also empower yourself. And over time, you will earn your products for free. You'll build a financial pipeline and you will create residual income. And I'm going to remind you, doTERRA is a relationship business. So just like motherhood, you take the time to create and nurture relationships as you begin to share and you seek to serve, and then others will naturally want what you have to offer. Now, you might be sitting here and me going, like, I don't know how to talk to people. I have no friends. Don't worry, my friend. I was the biggest introvert ever, and I totally learned it's not about me. It's about others and how I can help them. And when I was sharing my passion and I was seeking to serve, and you flip that model, you will totally be able to connect with people. And that's honestly why moms are the most successful network marketers I've ever met. And yes, there are a lot of network marketing businesses you can join. And hey, even more than one essential oil company. But here's why I chose doTERRA. Few reasons. With $2 billion in annual sales, doTERRA is the market leader. Last year, the company experienced a 33% increase as the preferred essential oil brand when compared to all other essential oil companies. They also have sales in over 110 countries as part of a $3.4 trillion wellness market. And the reason I bring this stat up is because the wellness market is not going anywhere, right? It is constantly increasing. So you are not part of a trend. This is the real deal, $3.4 trillion. And 84% of doTERRA oils are exclusive to the brand. And they have the highest essential oil rating by third parties in the therapeutic grade purity and effectiveness. So I started my business with less than $300. And I invested in a kit that I used to greatly improve the quality of my own life. And that $275, and there are smaller options and bigger ones, grew into the exact business that I always dreamed about. And yes, I've worked. I am not here to tell you this is a get rich quick thing at all. Like, building a business is work. But now I have a massive team. This month, we are over $6 million in sales. We have almost 200,000 people on our team. And I even have 3 full-time employees myself right now, several independent contractors, and offices in 2 states. And I speak on stages around the world about my business, about how I can help others in their businesses. And I still love what I do. And here's the thing. You don't have to build a business as big as mine. Heck, if that's intimidating, I can help you if you're just looking to make a few $100s a month. But you can if you want to. I can show you exactly what you need to do to build your own business that's as big or as small as you want it to be. And maybe you're thinking, hold up, Hayley. I don't even know what essential oils are or how to use them. This isn't for me. So here's the thing, neither did I. Believe it or not. But part of starting your doTERRA essential oil business with me today is getting you some product to start using. So stay with me. But before I get there, I want to acknowledge that I know this is a big step and it can be life-changing if you do it right. So I just want to spend a couple of minutes really giving you a little bit more information about doTERRA. Here's a couple of fun facts. They are the world's largest essential oil company, privately held, debt-free, over $1 billion in assets, over 7 million, actually, I think it's over 8 million customers globally now, 3,200 corporate employees, offices in 16 countries. It's the real deal. And their mission is to change the world one drop, one person, one community at a time. And here is a slide that really shows you how I can help you meet your goals. That's all I care about. Whatever they may be, that's the beauty of it. You're in control. As a doTERRA entrepreneur, the compensation plan is tailored to long-term residual income that changes lives. And you'll start making a small paycheck. You can see at the rank of elite at the bottom left. You're making a few $100s a month as you start out. But I'm going to show you how to get far beyond that. And do you see how those monthly paychecks just keep doubling or tripling every month as you rank from elite to premier in your business to silver? Silver is an extra almost $2,500 a month, to gold, which is an extra almost $5,000 a month. Like, can you imagine what that would do to your pocketbook? At platinum, you're making a six-figure income. At diamond, you're almost making $200,000 a year. At blue diamond, you're almost making $500,000 a year. And at presidential diamond, you're making over $100,000 a month. Not a year, a month. And 62% of doTERRA's leaders make over $27,000 a year from their own oil business. I mean, of course, not everybody's making $100,000 a month, but 62% are making almost $30,000 a year. And personally, like I told you, I was the rank of diamond within 6 months, making over six figures as a mom entrepreneur. So here's a couple sales stats. You can see that the company opened in 2008 and sales really started moving about 6 years later. And, you know, it's really important to note that you don't want to just jump in on the bandwagon with a company in the beginning. You want to see them get off the ground because there's lots of problems in the beginning. It took them 8 years to hit $1 billion in sales. By the way, the fastest company that's ever done that before doTERRA, it took, I think, about 15 years to hit $1 billion. So half the time. And then only 3 years later, they were at $2 billion. So you can see cruising and moving more quickly now. And now in the next 2 years, they are projected to be at $3 billion. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering like, oh, is it too late to join the game? I want you to know that only 8 in every 100 people have even heard of the company. Only 8% of the population have even heard of doTERRA when asked the question, what essential oil brands have you heard of? And only 5% indicated they had ever even tried or sampled a product. Here's a really incredible statistic. Only 2%, only 2 in every 100 people in the US and Canada have ever purchased a product. So there is a wide open space for you, friend. And as far as social responsibility, if that's for you, which it is for me, love this. They work directly with their farmers, harvesters, distillers. They work really intricately and deeply and intimately with their sourcing communities. And they have a really incredible Healing Hands Foundation in order to facilitate and support community development projects. So finally, I want to show you this slide because we all know that every business has competitors, right? So here's a look at doTERRA's current market share over on the left. It's almost 50% in the entire essential oil market or sector, in the entire essential oil and aromatherapy sector. So all of this is to show you that when you become a doTERRA entrepreneur, you're joining the best of the best with a company that has already invested millions of dollars in your success. And I know that starting a business is a big step. So this is why I want to do it with you. And I want to share a few bonuses that I'm going to gift to you when you make this big decision to enroll as a doTERRA member today and start your own doTERRA business. So bonus number 1, you're going to love this. If you join my doTERRA community in the next 24 hours, I'm going to give you 2 months free of my VIP weekly coaching program. I am a certified life coach by trade. I have a monthly membership called Consciously Creating Your Whole You. And you will get an invite to these weekly calls so I can help you work through any mindset struggles that always come with stepping into entrepreneurship and starting your own business. So I'm going to help you make the shifts in thinking that you need to make in order to solve any problem in your business and open yourself up to the incredible, although sometimes imaginable, success that awaits you. Now, I normally charge $188 a month for that membership, which is already a steal, but I'm giving you 2 months for free. And here's the deal. I'm not extra special. I don't have access to exclusive experts that you can't pay, or technology that you can't buy, or resources that you can't pay for. And when I started my business, I was a legal professional, and then a Pilates teacher, a wife, a mom of a toddler. And looking back, there's no way I should have been able to do what I did. I just have a proven roadmap now that I followed to build a super successful holistic wellness business that I'm passionate about from nothing. And if I can, you can too. Okay, bonus number 2 is the best. This is the most important for you to be able to find your business. I mean, yes, we need to get in your head and clean it out, but this is an educational bundle that I've created exclusively for my members so that I can give you all of the information and answers you need as a new doTERRA entrepreneur. So the bundle includes product education. I teach you how to live the lifestyle, sharing strategies to share your authentic message without feeling really super cheesy or salesy, a build strategy to help you maximize your profits, structure your business, and actually make some friggin' money, a launch strategy. It's literally the proven framework to get your business off the ground, and you're going to love this, a sales strategy, the skills and daily habits that you need to sell like a pro without feeling like an annoying, pushy human. Okay. You'll have access also to my VIP mastermind online communities where I answer all of your questions, post continuing education, share all of doTERRA's news with you. You can ask any question you like any time of the day in those groups. You'll get answers from myself, my admin support, and 6,000 other entrepreneurs in the group. You'll also get my exact email onboarding sequence. So as I onboard you into my community and educate you, you'll receive that. And you can reword it and send it to your new enrollments in order to welcome them to your community to teach them about the oils and the products once you start. And you and I will also do an onboarding call together. When I do private coaching with people, I charge over $300 an hour, and you and I are going to do a private call together for free so we can speak one-on-one and create your business plan for the next 30 days. You'll have access to me whenever you need me and my admin support, so I can answer your specific questions and take a look at your specific business. And finally, you'll receive an invite to attend my exclusive private team training in Boulder, Colorado, so we can meet and hug in person, and I can invest in your business with you face to face. Now, I don't even know how to put a value on that because it's priceless, but let's just say it's $1,100. And again, look, you could go ahead and gain access to other experts. Mine are not exclusive. You can pay for other people to teach you. You can buy other technology, better technology, pay for resources. I'm not saying that I have anything better that you couldn't pay for from somebody else. All I'm saying is that I have a proven roadmap that works. Shouldn't have been able to happen like I did, but I did. And I've shown hundreds of women how to do this. And if I can do it, and if they can do it, you can do it. So I realize I actually haven't even told you about the doTERRA difference yet, like why it's different from other essential oil companies. So real quick, I'm going to jump in here and tell you that when you choose doTERRA, you're choosing essential oils gently and carefully distilled from plants that have been patiently harvested at the perfect moment, like how they're grown, where they're grown, and when they're harvested is a huge impact in the quality of the essential oil. So we are using very experienced growers and distillers from around the world for ideal extract composition and efficacy. That means that the oils will do what we tell you that they will do. Because I can 100% guarantee, and feel free to reach out to me later if you need more info, that the oils you're buying on the shelves at your local store are not pure. that they have been contaminated, maybe by accident, by weeds and fillers or whatever, and most likely adulterated, which means things have been added to them for financial gain. 100%, this is rampant in the industry. Third parties test oils all the time. doTERRA always is the only company coming up clean. So each doTERRA essential oil is carefully and thoroughly tested using the strict certified pure therapeutic grade or CPTG quality control. And it's very easy for someone who is even new to oils to recognize the superior quality standard for this naturally safe, purely effective therapeutic grade doTERRA essential oil. All right, back to bonuses. So the third bonus is one of my favorites. When you sign up to start building your own doTERRA business in the next 24 hours, I'm actually going to gift you a free diffuser. Yay! Because I think you need a diffuser in every room in your house, even your bathrooms. Diffusing essential oils is one of the fastest and easiest ways to start enjoying the benefits right away. And I'll also send you a copy of my newest book, Get It Done. So the value of all that is about $65. I hope you can see as I'm layering in these bonuses that I want you to succeed, because I've been where you are at and I've stood where you are standing right now, and I know how good it has the potential to be. Okay, bonus number 4. This bonus is a game changer for most moms everywhere. And this is what I call my less is more bundle. It's my less is more time. Take back your time bundle. This bundle includes recorded video trainings from me where I teach you how to use your calendar as a tool and then block every minute of your workday and optimize every hour so you're free to do what you love on your calendar. You're literally scheduling in time to do what you love. So that bonus, again, hard to value that, but I'm just going to say it's 100. You can see that these bonuses are worth almost maybe more than $2,000 plus the value of the business you could build this year, which, like I said, could be $27,000, like 62% of the other doTERRA wellness advocates, or it could be $100,000. It could be 7 figures. The value of you starting your doTERRA business really is, as American Express says, there is no way to value that, right? So right about now, I bet you're thinking, okay, Hayley, tell me how much. Tell me how much it's going to cost to start my own business and join your mentorship program and get all of these free bonuses. All you have to do today to start the process is to apply. That's it. There's no cost. You simply apply for my mentorship program. The link is yourwholeoils.com/apply. It's really that simple. Yourwholeoils.com. Head on over there /apply. This application is totally free and it's really easy and short to fill out. It will literally take you 3 minutes. Now, this is super important. My membership program is only for people who are brand new to doTERRA, who do not have a doTERRA wholesale membership. If you already have a wholesale account, or if you're already a wellness advocate, that's awesome, but this program isn't for you. I have a ton of other opportunities for you to work with me. Just email support@HayleyHobson.com. That's HAYLEY, HOB as in boy, SON. If you already have a doTERRA wholesale membership or account, email support@HayleyHobson.com. I have other opportunities for you. I will help you find the right course or program or mentorship where you are in your business. But if you're brand new to doTERRA, then I welcome you to apply for this mentorship program, because I can't wait to work for you. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh my gosh, there's a catch later. I'm going to have to pay for something, right? You will want oils, yes. We can make that work however you want with whatever budget you're on. And I can talk about that more a little bit later. But for now, submitting your application is totally free. You'll come to a page that asks you to book a 15-minute one-on-one. It's all it is, 10 to 15-minute call with me so we can see if it's a good fit. And if I want to know what your goals are for your family and your business, and you probably want to know if I'm a good fit for you. So please make sure you book the call with me if you're serious about mentoring with me. We have to get to know each other on a personal level for you to be successful in this. So do not skip out on booking that call. Now, once you've got the call booked, all you've got to do is show up for it. That's it. We will talk more about what this looks like for you personally when we talk on the phone. I'll help you plan out your personal next steps, get you on your path to becoming the six-figure mom. If you cannot make the call, you cancel it. I don't take up your time on your calendar. You don't take up my time on my calendar, right? It's as simple as that. No hard feelings. But during the call, if we keep it, which I think you'll want to, we will do the final step of the application process, which is picking out a starter kit of oils. Aha, there's the price, right? Yes, full transparency. You will want to buy oils. And I'm going to talk to you about this. You can either pay a $35 one-time fee and buy a $10 oil, or you can buy a kit that starts as low as $150 and then goes up. We have 9 options. But here's the most important thing. I only mentor people who are using and playing with the oils, because I am a strong believer that you have to be a student of the product you're selling in order to be authentic in the relationships that you build around it. And we'll cover all of that on the call. So right now, all you've got to do is apply yourwholeoils.com/apply. The link is on the screen, and book your call. Now, if you're ready to get started right now and you don't think you need the call, then you can absolutely jump in, skip the application process, and start your doTERRA journey right now to being a six-figure mom and receiving all of my bonuses by purchasing a starter kit. Now, here's where you wanted to know, okay, more costs, Hayley, tell me. Like, application is free, our call is free, but if you're ready to jump in now and you want to purchase a starter kit and get this show on the road, again, there's a $35 membership fee, and you can purchase one oil for as low as $10, or our lowest starter kits with multiple oils start as low as $150. That's it. That's all it takes to get my bonuses. You are going to receive some product on your own to try, and you'll start your business and you'll receive your kit, and you'll head on over to yourwholeoils.com/kits. Instead of apply, you'll put in kits, and I'm going to show you some of the kits that you can start with. So real quickly, this is a basic kit, 10 oils, normal 15 milliliter size instead of 5. So for those of you who are not good at math, 5 milliliters, 1/3 the size, right? We do have 5 milliliter bottles that are really sample size kits. This is a standard basic oils kit, $275, just so you can see what it looks like. It's got oils for your immune system, your digestive system, your respiratory system, colds, flus, viruses, pathogens, allergies, inflammation, rest management, stress management, you name it, okay? We have bigger kits. Look at this beautiful kit. This will redo your medicine cabinet makeover. And this is a kit that has whole food nutrients in it, digestive enzymes, probiotics, the basic 10 that I talked about before, lifestyle products, mouthwash, hand sanitizer, beautiful diffuser, toothpaste, and some additional bonus blends that help alleviate stress, help you feel more grounded, peaceful, get rid of tension, headaches, etc. This is a gorgeous kit. And then to show you a smaller kit with 5 milliliter bottles, check out our Aroma Touch kit. Again, nice way to dip your toes in the sand if you don't have a large budget. 8 oils, 5 mil instead of 15, and we can get the show on the road, really addressing some bringing your body back to homeostasis, balance, mood management, boosting your immune system with something like this. So you head on over to yourwholeoils.com/kits. You click the I wanted button. That's all you got to do. Click the blue button, fill out your name, email, hit submit again. That's it. Name and email, hit submit, and you'll be brought right into my doTERRA team site, where then you'll give your name. Yes, it's a second time. You'll fill out your name and information. You'll click wholesale customer. That's the only way you're going to get my bonuses. We want to start you as a customer. Again, My strategy is become a user of the product so that you can sell the product, okay? So click wholesale customer and then continue. Choose your kit. You can click on any of them again to get a detailed explanation. The bigger you go, the more you save. And I will talk to you about that on your call with me, because there are some hidden bonuses in these kits that you may not realize until we get on the phone. And you are on your way to becoming a doTERRA wholesale member. So now on the screen, you'll see at the very end, you'll be able to review your order and add any additional products. So say, for instance, you want the Home Essentials kit, but you also want an anti-aging skincare serum. You can add it, no big deal. Go ahead and review your order at the end, click the orange Proceed to Checkout button, choose your shipping method. We have methods as low as $3. Enter your billing information, click Continue, and you are all set. Congratulations. You are now a doTERRA momtrepreneur. You flung the door wide open, and you are about to build a holistic wellness business of your dreams with me by your side. Now, check your email for your confirmation. You're going to get a welcome email from me that will outline all of our next steps, in addition to a welcome email from doTERRA. And by the way, I owe you a gift. I know that, for staying till the end of class. Head on over to yourwholeoils.com/mom to download the free book. Okay? So yourwholeoils.com, my friends, is the site. Apply is where you apply for the free membership. Kits is where you check out the kits, and mom is how you get your free ebook. Now, I'm about to, well, actually, I don't necessarily see any Q&A that I haven't already answered. I know I told you guys I'd open this up for Q&A. Here's what I'm going to do. Since all of the questions that I was receiving during the webinar, I've actually answered during it, we're going to send you a copy of the webinar. And if you want me to type out all of the questions, because they are typed out, and all the answers, reach out to support@hayleyhobson.com and we'll go ahead and send you those answers. However, literally every question I got in front of me has been addressed in this webinar. So I'm not going to open it up for Q&A anymore. I want you to just introduce you to someone who was introduced to the doTERRA entrepreneurship, right? Just like you, because sometimes it's hard to believe that this can happen for somebody else, right? So I want you to meet Tara Bliss. Before she started her doTERRA business with me as her mentor, she was an author, she was a coach, she was in her 20s. She had a passion for holistic wellness, but she was rapidly approaching burnout in her career, even at 27, and she was desperately craving connection. She was so ready for more systems and support in her business. And as she researched the doTERRA compensation plan, it became clear that this was the support she had been looking for. And she says this business leverages the energy of community, team, sisterhood in an age where we need it the most. And we are moving from this archetypal I to we these days. And network marketing, or as I call it, collaborative business, provides a framework and opportunity for the lone wolf to join the wolf pack. Together we rise. Today, Tara's life is bursting with richness from the phenomenal friendships that have blossomed in her life through doTERRA. And she says, sometimes I need to pinch myself when I think that my business partners have become some of my closest friends, like family. Undoubtedly, this is the highlight for me. The six-figure income is just the beautiful bonus. And I can tell you, Tara's like a little sister to me. She comes into my home a couple times a year, and all the way from Australia, by the way. And she is thriving in her life and her business. So if you are on the fence and maybe you're thinking you can't afford to invest in an enrollment kit today, I get it. But I'm also going to remind you, this is the reason that you're looking to start a new career and be your own boss. Because if money is that tight, you need this more than ever. And if $150 could potentially make you $40,000 this year, I'm not sure that you can really afford not to do it. I can't even imagine what my life would be like if I hadn't invested in starting my own doTERRA business. I'm literally grossing twice the amount of money in 1 month that I was annually as an attorney. And I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly what I did so you can copy it. Now, I'm offering to show you what worked and what is still working for me. And I'm also going to let you know that there is a 100% money back guarantee. So if you get your kit, you hate the oils, you don't like me, and you don't think this is for you, you can send it back and we will refund your money. You may be thinking that you're just too busy to start a business right now. And I get that too. I mean, could you just put one more thing on our plates, right? You're a mom after all. Like, do you even have time to get a pedicure, let alone start a business? But if you're too busy to learn how to start, you're going to be spinning your wheels forever. And you'll have a business to grow, tweak, adjust, invest in, and you're going to be sitting around for way too long, my friend. I've got 10 spots in this entrepreneurship opportunity right now in one of the fastest growing companies and industries on the planet. Girl, that is not something I'd ever want to miss out on right now. I am in it, and I know you will be happy being in it too. And finally, maybe you're thinking that network marketing just isn't for you. It's a scam. You've heard all the stuff, right? And only the top people who get in the beginning make any money in organizations like doTERRA. Wrong, right? Right, wrong. It's totally wrong. Okay? The doTERRA compensation plan provides a robust earnings opportunity for its entrepreneurs. And you can sign up anyone as a retail customer, wholesale customer, wellness advocate. You will earn commissions based on the product sales that you do and that you help the organization you build to do, which is why I'm super invested in you, because hey, if you are successful, that is success for me too. And I want to remind you that just last year, doTERRA paid commissions to approximately 268,000 wellness advocates within the US. That's a lot of people. That's probably 20% of all US-based memberships who have made a purchase. That's crazy pants. So I want you to keep in mind you have me in your corner. And if you want to be successful in this business, if you're willing to do the work, I will do everything in my power to help you succeed. And I do see that one question just came in that I haven't answered in this webinar. It's how can I become a health coach using essential oils? Now, look, I'm not certifying you as a health coach. If you want to go through a legit health coaching program, I can definitely recommend one to you. Reach out to me, support@hayleyhobson.com. That's what I did. However, I will teach you so much information during this program that you will feel legitimate coaching people on getting rid of inflammation in their body, eating a nutritious diet, how to bring nutrition and micro macronutrients into their body, how to exercise, why you need to exercise, what that's going to do to your emotions, how you can relieve the stress and tension in your life, environmental stresses, how to get rid of inflammation in your body, which is the #1 cause of dis-ease these days. We will coach you how to coach other people to make intelligent decisions to feel well and to proactively take control of their health and wellness. Now, if you're ready to fill out your free application for my mentorship program, you can go over right now, like I said, to yourwholeoils.com/apply. And if you're ready to start your business right now, yourwholeoils.com/kits. This is your chance to follow my proven roadmap for building your holistic health, wellness, direct sales business today. And I'd love to have you join me. My name is Hayley Hobson. I'm super excited that you've been here today. I can't wait to work with you. Head on over to my site, yourwholeoils.com.